it's
All
still
right,
a roll
guys.
for the body, but
So this training section or this workshop is regarding fixing vehicles. Now, when you're fixing vehicles in ACE, can everybody hear me? Come
yeah,
on,
yes, sir.
Yep.
group up. Come on, come closer. I don't bite
Well, I mean, didn't
hard.
you bite
I don't bite hard.
That AIDS.
that hooker the other night?
I don't bite hard.
Oh,
Shh.
that AIDS.
So he got the AIDS. So this section is this workshop is pretty much based around maintenance of a vehicle. So a lot of people don't know exactly how to repair a vehicle, which is not a big deal because usually it's like, up, it's fucked, whatever, fuck it. But that's not really the case when it comes to a persistent campaign, and that's not really efficient use of assets. It's really annoying for Zeus to have to constantly log back into the Zeus to give you your special snowflake vehicle that you particularly want. So to kind of circumvent that whole issue from happening, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. So this vehicle is able, you guys can come over here and look at it. When the vehicle is fucked up, as this one, you can come over, look at the wheel, and then use your Windows key, and you will see the remove wheel. Now, like other objects in ACE, if you pick it up and you move it around, it is a lethal weapon. So make sure that nobody is around you.
Anything you AIDS pick up is a lethal fucking weapon. I killed DeSantis with a box yesterday.
Oof.
I killed 2 fucking private classes with an arsenal once before.
Yeah. So, as you can see, all of these will say remove, right? Now, forgive me, I'm only human, but a lot of these vehicles, especially the maintenance ones, usually have more than just one fucking wheel in it because, let's be honest, that's annoying. Like, this is a maintenance vehicle, and it only has one wheel. It's got all this storage. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that. So, as you can see, using the Windows key, you can remove wheels and stuff like that. This right here is a recovery vehicle from the Spanish Armed Forces mod. Like any other vehicle in the game, you can use the advanced towing script by using your scroll wheel, clicking on deploy tow ropes, and then you are now holding the tow ropes. You again use your scroll wheel and attach 2 tow ropes, and now you can tow this vehicle.
Can I put a quick comment in quickly?
What's up?
Don't be one of those guys who takes that Humvee's tow ropes and then attaches it to the truck thinking that you can tow the Humvee. It doesn't fucking work like that. It really doesn't. Take the truck's tow ropes and put it on the Humvee.
Amen. Also, another thing, you can't tow larger vehicles. So just kind of keep that in mind that if it is a bigger vehicle, you can probably tow a smaller vehicle. And do yourself another favor, instead of grabbing the tow ropes from here, just go back to the home vehicle and use your scroll wheel to put away tow ropes. So what I'm going to do is deploy the tow ropes again. Going to attach the tow ropes and just allow you guys to kind of see and interact with the advanced tow and obviously get used to utilizing that and seeing. You just use your scroll wheel and identify where those scripts are. So if you're familiar with it, cool. If you're not, go ahead and try it out.
Touch it. Go squeeze it.
Touch it, feel it, yeah.
Moise, come up here. Why don't you touch the tow ropes?
Just
You break
on.
on.
just a short question. Possible to actually have the be on top of the big recovery vehicle?
I'm sort of looking for options time now.
So also, there's another thing that you guys want to keep in mind. When you're towing a vehicle, no matter what orientation it's at, it will pull from the front. It's going to pull from the front. So if this is backwards, it's going to pull from the front. Another thing, if you're towing, if you're airlifting, because it all works the same way. It's very dangerous. So make sure you're not going at high speeds. Make sure that when you're going around corners, you do wide turns, and just be, again, situational awareness. The next thing is with this particular vehicle, you can load cargo. So you're gonna use your scroll wheel and press load cargo, and then boom.
Nice.
So I guess that question's answered, Nikki.
Yeah, I like it.
And then Sheridan, if you want to go inside, guys, back up. Everyone back up.
Just in case. And just stand behind you.
All right, Sheridan, go ahead and unload cargo. There you go.
A small part of you thought that was gonna blow up, didn't it, Optic?
No, I thought it was gonna smash us. If somebody wants to grab the workshop and ammo truck and pull it by the Humvee.
Wilco. God damn, I love that truck.
Really weird stroke.
I don't think it's weird. Maybe it's because I'm like leaning. Am I leaning back?
Not really.
I think it's because your weapon's on your back.
Oh yeah.
Move out of the way.
Holy fuck.
You get the same stride.
It's not mine.
Yes.
It's
So-
technically mine, but it's not mine.
Just like the fuel trucks, you can. I'm gonna fucking put this thing away. Oh, so you pull out the fucking pistol? God damn it!
Yes. No, that is a thought. Probably should have like. Oh no, this makes more sense.
Okay, so just like any fuel trucks, that gas station over there, those pumps actually work. And if it's any cup map that utilizes those assets, the gas station will actually the gas station should work using your Windows button again for ACE interaction or whatever you have it set as. You can come over to the gas. Everybody, follow me. You can come over to the tanker, press your interactions button, and when you do that, you'll see the cargo and attach item like usual. But what you'll also see is refuel. So when you go over refuel, it'll give you 3 options: check remaining fuel, check fuel counter, take fuel nozzle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the nozzle.
You have 10,000 liters to work with.
So
We're gonna have a gasoline fight.
just like the advanced towing, you get the item in your hand, and what you'll do is you come over, and it'll give you a prompt on your screen to release it, pressing the right mouse button, or to connect the fuel nozzle using the left. Once you connect it,
Voila.
boom, you're done. And then it starts fueling it. Use your you use your ACE button and it'll say refuel. Go to disconnect fuel nozzle. Boom. Now you have it back in your hand. You can release it, or you can come back over here and then connect the fuel nozzle back to the truck. Oh, sorry. Not disconnect. I mean, not connect. You'll press your right click to return the fuel nozzle. And now it's put away. And then for the maintenance of the vehicle, last part, guys, so this way we can go back to doing fun shit. Last part is you need to have a toolkit in your hand in order for you to fix stuff. But once you have a toolkit, everybody on our server is a basic engineer, and I'm assuming that on other ones you'll probably not have the ACE attribute, so you have to be next to a repair vehicle. When you have the repair vehicle, I mean when you're near a repair vehicle or you're an engineer, you have the toolkit on your person in your inventory. You'll use your ACE interaction just like you saw with the remove wheel there'll be a little wrench, and you can use that to fix up the vehicle. When it comes to arming your vehicle, come over to the ammo truck, you pull your actual vehicle next to it, you'll look at it. What? I'm not close enough.
To what, rearm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work since this vehicle doesn't have a gun or anything that requires ammo.
Oh shit.
Should have thought about that.
Yep, I didn't think about that. Well,
You could
basically.
take the M203 and then just fire off 2 shots and drive it over.
Well, I mean, it really takes the person to see it in their perspective. But take our word for it. Basically, you come over to this vehicle, you use the interaction button. You'll see in the interactions that there is a rearm, and it tells you what vehicles near this vehicle or your rearm vehicle that you can rearm. Everybody copy that?
Yes, sir.
And when it comes to working on the wheels, come over, and everybody could just take a step back so I don't injure them. Go to remove wheel. La la la. Okay, so here's the earth, diamond sweet earth, you might say, round. Takes the wheel off. You can load it, carry it. It's like any other ace item. Come over to the vehicle. Go to interactions, cargo. Grab the spare wheel. Unload it.
Load it on the other side.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Yes, it did.
Excuse me, Neki. Alright. You go that way, I'll go this way. And then what Dutch is going to do is look at the wheel. Or, I'm sorry, look at the axle. And then place the wheel. And if you're a good, decent human being and you want to protect the earth, you'll take this, you'll put it back inside the inventory. Excuse me, bread. But for right now, we're just going to say fuck this and drop it over here.
I have a question on the subject of wheels, specifically the kind of broken ones. Is there any way to repair them?
Not to my knowledge.
So you will always have to replace it with a spare wheel.
Optic.
Yes.
I'm gonna check out for like probably like 45 minutes.
Roger that. You want to hop in the vehicle?
Yes.
I think you can actually repair wheels while they're attached to the vehicle and give it a full vehicle repair near repair vehicle.
But I don't.
That's right.
But
If
now,
you're
what
out-
if you're out in the field? You're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just meant that, so we don't just back at the base and get spare wheels.
Understood.
Is there a way to actually repair the wheels?
No, you can just do the full vehicle repair, and that'll do it. But yeah, if you're out in the field, you're fucked. So that's why I just kind of go through most of these vehicles and put more than one spare wheel. The cargo for most of the APCs and tanks are usually 4. I've adjusted it to 6 and put 2 spare wheels. And then for the tanks, same thing, like 2 tracks. If you get into a firefight, more than likely your wheels are going to get shot off. Or if you crash, it's not going to be just 1 wheel, it's going to be 2. If you're 3, then guess find another vehicle.
Or rip the wheel off, the last wheel off, and just drive like that, because you may go slow, but at least you're not turning hard right or hard left.
Another thing, just a quick note, the APCs that have 8 wheels on them, you only need 4 to.
Oh shit.
Sorry, back. You only need 4 wheels to operate. You don't need
And
all 8. So as long as you balance them out and you have them set correctly, then you're good to go.
the APCs come with not 8 wheels, 4 extra wheels anyway. In
What do you
their
mean?
Cargo. Like in the
They have-
cargo, instead of having 1 vehicle or 1 wheel, it'll have about 4 fresh ones.
That's only because of the customization. Every single vehicle usually only comes with 1 wheel.
Oh.
And I fucked that up.
Oh,
Okay, you were
magic.
doing that. I was about to say a truck just disappeared. We're not gonna address that.
Some stuff.
That was just the extra vehicle that I put down for training purposes.
It's magic, that's what it is.
It's
some
that-
stuff.
We're on St.
Yeah.
Kappa, and we have no idea.
From SpongeBob.
It's made
the
by the
Invisible
gods.
One.
It's made by the gods. We don't actually know what we're doing here yet. We just knew that CSAT had came over here, so it's kind of like one of those Kong Island situations. If you haven't seen that movie, you should definitely go do that.
Yeah, so one thing. Cut off. Try and find enemy vehicle. Am I?
Adapt and overcome,
Yeah.
gentlemen. So, anything else that Crash? Where you at? Where's Crash?
I'm here.
Okay, there you are. What is it that you said that you wanted to go over again?
So stuff like calling in CAS or Medivac.
All right, so there is an actual there are a couple of things, radio protocols that you use to address situations like a DIM, which is what we went over at the medical section. There are salute reports, which give you a basic sit rep on what the enemy is doing, how large they are, what their current actions are. There is a 9-line medevac and a 9-line casevac. Now, my drill sergeant, or well, not my drill sergeant, my cadre. Actually, my drill sergeant and my cadre would probably put their boot in my neck if they knew this, but I honestly forgot how to do those. I know it's really easy. I think I actually have them tucked away in my airsoft uniform. But long story short, you want to use your proper radio protocols to get in touch with whoever it is. So Aries, this is Crossroad.
Send it.
Aries is requesting a CAS mission. Over.
Rod. Go with traffic.
Crossroads, stand by for 6-digit location. Over.
Roger, prepare to copy. Go traffic.
Grid 017-175. Keypad 7. How copy over?
Crossroads copies 017175 keypad 7.
Affirm.
He called one right on top of us.
No, right out in the
So
field.
what was keypad 7 in that?
Okay, so Keypad 7 is just a video game terminology or video game adaptation of a grid square. So if you look into your map, right, and you scroll all the way down to where you can fully see the box that's above us, where it says training, and you scroll in to where basically that box is the biggest that it can be on your screen.
So it's top left then, because it's 7 on the numpad.
Correct.
Right, gotcha.
That would be 7.
Well, shit, I don't have a numpad.
If you want to get super fancy, you can just use your map tool and bust it down to an 8-digit grid.
Exactly.
That's
Or if
crazy.
you've got data,
But that's
if you've got a
mind
drone on it,
blowing.
Yeah, I mean,
Get
don't get me
down to
wrong. You're
10 digits.
Yeah, you can. I mean, with the map tool, you can get to 10 too, but
Oh, dude, that's fucking mind blowing. You can get extremely detailed with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, usually, as a quick reference, people are only going to use 6 because that's what's on the map.
Right.
If you are using precision weapons,
Like
then yeah,
artillery.
yeah, like artillery or something, obviously. But usually you're gonna like call in. It should be popped on the map, or you're gonna mark it your damn self, and they're gonna be like, oh, okay, so that's where you want me to. In real life, yeah, 8 digits, 10 digits. Those are really, really important for the video game. You kind of want to do whatever's quickest, whatever is most efficient. So efficiency and effectiveness is what's most important when it comes to video games, because of the whole issue. And that's basically what it would look like, Crash, to kind of give you a reference.
Cool. Okay, that's
we
good.
can we can hook you up with that thing we've got that just adds those little briefing tabs in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just as easy as just dropping it into your mission folder and they're good to go.
Please. So this way I can actually make shit look nice. For a change.
Yeah.
And we
They're
also
always
got the Cast 9 line video on the where we just talk about.
Neki has taken the initiative and dropped off some stuff inside of the training tools section. So basically everything that we've been going over for the gentlemen who are joining us that aren't used to playing with us or have recently joined our community, the Discord looks like a hot mess, but it actually is formed as a actual military company with the different S sectors that handle all of those different responsibilities, and everything that we've discussed, minus like how to repair and fix vehicles, is outlined somewhere, whether it be training tools or standard operating procedures.
So what I'm hearing is the United States military is a hot mess with organization.
Ask him. He's in the fucking Air Force, okay? And let me put it to you this way. Like, no shit. I went on mid-tour leave, my 21st birthday. I'm coming back. And you know who fucked up on my flight?
Who?
Those guys. They fucked up on my flight. And you know what happened to me on my way back to Iraq? I got sick as shit and got an abscess in my throat. And you know who had me waiting a couple of days to get back to base before I could go to the hospital? Those guys. But you know who saved my motherfucking life? Getting all the air traffic to get a fucking bird, a Black Hawk. Which, by the way, my first fucking time on a Black Hawk. I've waiting after fucking over fucking 10 years. See a goddamn Black Hawk. And a ride on a fucking Black Hawk. My fucking dream. I was unconscious for the whole fucking ride.
Well, you got a Black Hawk, so isn't it the same difference?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, but no, it's always a clusterfuck just because there's thousands upon thousands of people in military structures. Unless you're like Lativa, which only has like 1,000 or something. But anyway, or Latvia. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Lativa. Latvia, they have like one of the smallest armies, but except for the Caribbean guys, they have like hundreds of people in their orgs. But I mean, it's usually a clusterfuck, which is why the communication aspect is always harped upon. Is there anyone who does not know how to use the radios or set up additional channels or set up long ranges?
No, sir, I definitely don't know how to use my radio.
Everybody clear on setting up radios, setting up additional channels?
Mm-hmm.
Good on that?
I know at least one of you has a problem with additional channels.
No one has an issue with additional channels. Okay. Good to go. As far as the Casevac, what I would do, Crash, is get with the REVGRU guys, because they'll actually be able to square you away with that. And I mean, because I don't want to give you misinformation. When it comes to 9 lines, we just call in, we mark it on the map, kind of give the pilots a grid, and then we go from there. Everything's accessible realism to us. So, yeah, I would like for my org, I'm talking to you guys, I would like for you guys to start using more keypads and grid squares because sorry, I would like for you to use more grid squares over the radio.
You'll know I use grid squares all the fucking time when I'm
Yeah,
calling
but
path.
it's not just you, sir.
But I want it to just be me. I want all the attention.
Okay,
Well, if
so
this
you-
U-safe unit coming in, things are gonna get
real smooth. Yeah, shit's about to get real. Is there anything else, Crash?
No, that's it. That's all good.
Sheridan, anything that you wanted to touch upon? He's really quiet, guys. He's like the super stealthy sniper Scotsman.
He's the epitome of silent professional. It's
Wait, what's
scary.
on the enemy
It is
rifle?
absolutely scary. This guy is fucking. You just watch him at all times. He's fucking scary as fuck, and I'm not even like blowing smoke up your ass. He is fucking scary.
Ask here what happened when he raided our boat.
What?
Remember that time when he blew up the boat and then he raided the big boat and then we went on the big boat to get him, but then he scared me and convinced me to go against you?
Oh yeah, that time. Yeah.
Yeah, it only
That
took
one
3
time about it.
words. It took 2 words, don't move, and then I panicked.
What did he do? Sneak up on you or something?
Yeah, he did. I was trying to clear the bridge, and before I even got a chance, he snuck up like right behind me, put a gun in my back, and was like, don't move. I'm like, fuck, well, shit, damn, fuck.
See what I'm saying? Fucked up. All right. Smith, did you have anything that you wanted to go over?
Negative.
Anybody else? Good to go. Bread?
I feel good.
All right. Well, then let's go to the shoot house.